What's good, YouTube? On the Sticks back today with another video for you guys. Today we'll be taking a look at the Destroy All Humans remaster. I would give you guys my opinion of the game and let you know if I think it's worth you guys giving it a try. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like, drop a comment, share it with your friends, and subscribe to us here at OnThaSticks. Your support here is greatly appreciated. Now let's get into it. Destroy All Humans is a remaster of the 2005 cult classic. I never played the original. I just remember watching my friends play it. But from what I can remember, I can say the developer Black Forest Games has done a pretty good job with the remaster, with the addition of previously cut content and an amazing graphics update. I had people stopping by my Twitch stream pointing out how good the graphics looked. I played on PC, so I'm not sure how the console graphics compared, but I'm sure they look pretty good as well. They also do a good job of giving those alien sci-fi vibes to the game with the music and their sound effects. One bad thing I can say that did not age well with the game is the sense of humor. To me, it feels a bit outdated. Kind of reminded me of when they redid the Duke Nukem game and it came out and everybody was kind of cringing at the humor they had in the game. Yeah, I kind of get that feel from it, but not as bad. So you gotta take the good and the bad when you're remaking those old games and trying to stick close to the source material, you know. So I know some people will definitely get turned off by the humor in today's climate. You know, things are a bit different from how it was in 2005, you know, but it is what it is. In the game, you play as Cryptosporidium 137, an alien clone produced by the Furion species. Your predecessor, Crypto 136, has crash landed on Earth, and it's your job to find your clone sibling, recovering any alien technology, and mine humans for Furion DNA, which was woven into the human population millennia ago. The game compares the ancient Furion exploits on Earth to sailors having a good time. So there you go, some of that old cringe-worthy humor right there. You know, you can't really joke about stuff like that now. They're basically making a joke about taking advantage of women, you know. I ain't gonna say the R word. YouTube might hit me with that strike or something, you know, something crazy might hit me. The story takes you through 6 mini open world areas throughout the United States. Each area has its own story missions, as well as optional side quests in which Crypto must race a drone, abduct dozens of humans, or destroy as much property as possible. Completing missions and other optional objectives provides you with the currencies you need to upgrade Crypto's weapons, abilities, and his spaceship. I had more fun causing death and destruction than I did doing the actual missions. The missions are okay at times, but I prefer just doing the free roam mode more than doing the actual missions. I did like how the story missions would give you the optional objectives to kill certain people in certain ways or to complete a certain task without doing something like touching the ground at all. Things like that kept things a little bit more interesting. I felt like some of the story missions got repetitive with the things you needed to do as well, and also got repetitive with like the random dialogue you would get from the NPCs throughout the game. I felt like they recycled a lot of jokes, and at first it was pretty funny at first, and then it was like a little funny, then it was like, alright, I'm tired of hearing the same thing over and over. But I did enjoy reading the people's minds every now and then, you know. Like I said, at first I found it pretty funny, but since you have to do it so much, because reading minds is the way to keep your hollow bob disguise going and from fading away, you have to read a lot of minds to keep it up. So you're going to hear people's thoughts over and over and over, and after a while it's just going to hear the same thing over and over. I also did not care for the sneaking around parts of the missions. I get it, as an alien, obviously you gotta do some sneaking around, you gotta disguise yourself as a human, you know, so you can do what you need to do. But I just didn't care for those parts of the missions. I also felt like some of the missions had bad checkpoints with some bad difficulty spikes as well, and some missions just weren't fun. I did get stuck in a loop where I was doing a mission that I didn't enjoy, and the first part was pretty challenging, and then I got to the second part and I wanted to start it over so I can complete the optional side objective for the mission. But to start it over, you have to start over the whole mission. I didn't find that too fair in the game. I felt like you should have been able to start over at that portion of the mission instead of starting the whole thing over. And with the difficulty spikes, yeah, those came out of nowhere. I remember things were going well and smooth, and then I had a section of a mission where I had to get in my spaceship, and it felt like the whole army of the world was shooting at me at once. And it really didn't give me any build up to that moment. It was just automatically threw me in there, and I'm supposed to know how to shoot and repel missiles and drive and do everything at the same time. But it wasn't really no build up to get used to doing all that at once. It just threw you in there and expected you to know, with stuff just coming all over, you know. And I just didn't find that fun neither. So when it comes down to it, would I say the Destroy All Humans remake is worth a try or not? I would have to say yes. Of course, there are some bad things about the game, but if you're looking for just a good old time of destroying things, I feel like this is a great example of a game like that. You know, you can pretty much destroy anything in the game that you see. You can blow it up, shoot it, destroy it in some kind of way, mess it up. And I had great fun with that. Like I said, the only really bad things about it is the missions get kind of repetitive, and the parts I found difficult, the next person might not. They might find it easy. You know, we're not all the same when it comes to playing the games. They might enjoy that, and the sneaking around aspect, someone else might enjoy that more than me. See, I never really enjoy those parts of any games. Like on Assassin's Creed, didn't enjoy that. When they started taking sneaking parts out of Assassin's Creed, I started to enjoy those games more. So like I said, don't let that turn you off of the game if you do enjoy sneaking around and being stealthy on games, because you have to use some stealth skills here on the game, you know, being an alien, sneaking around, doing what you need to do. Like I said, the game has new content for the people who played the old one and enjoyed that. It has good vibes with the music and the aesthetic and the sound effects and all that. It gives you a good feeling. You feel like you're an alien here to take over the world, you know. And it's not a full price game. That's always a plus when they do these remakes and remasters, when they can put them out at a lower price than a full $60 game or whatever. That's always a plus on my end. I'm all for that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a like, drop a comment, share it with your friends, subscribe, and check back with us daily here for more content at OnThaSticks. Thanks. I would like to take a moment to give a big thanks to this month's Patreon supporters. If you would like to contribute on Patreon, you can too. Just head over to www.patreon.com/OnThaSticks. Special thanks to Woodrow, Shante, James, Antonio, Kendra, Jonte, Kate, Karina, H3 Beats, Jazz, She Will for Will, and Long Money Fig. Thank you guys for your continued support.